What's up, guys? Jermaine here today with an episode of No You're Not. Today we're at Knott's Berry Farm at the Western Trails Museum. This museum is pretty cool because it has a lot of nostalgic stuff, a lot of historic stuff, and a lot of authentic stuff pertaining to the history of the West and Knott's Berry Farm, you guys. So let's go check it out. So before we do that, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, okay? Like and subscribe. No You're Not. This is Jermaine. Let's do this, you guys. Real quick, so the museum has two entrances. One is right here, right by the stables. So it's in between the Calico stage and the stables. And there's a museum right there. This is the other entrance to the Western Trails Museum. It's basically right past the saloon. You know, once you cut a left after you hit to the train station or the right, depending on what way you're coming from, and then there's the entrance right there. A lot of authentic stuff. Like these tools are legit from the era, like hundreds of years old. It's just cool that Knott's wanted to preserve these and share them with everybody. And it's going to be here for a long time. As long as the park's open, this stuff is going to be here. But check out this stuff, you guys. It's just a lot of stuff pertaining to the Wild West, the railways. There's some barbed wire over there. Let's keep on going. Let's see what's going on, and let's see what else we can find. You guys, this place is amazing. There are so many things in here. Like, I'm just looking up at the ceiling and check this out. There's like a big painting of Buffalo Bill up there. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, the cool thing about this is that it has a lot of stuff like this. This is actually a guest register, and then eventually you go and you see like what year they first went. First year they visited Knott's was 1927. This guy, Sammy Lee, visited in 1927. That's cool that they preserve these things because it shows that it is real. Like a lot of people look at old pictures like this, for instance, and think it's like not real because it's black and white. We can't relate because we see in color. It's just really cool to see these things up in person, know that these things are real, know that these things have a lot of history, and know that Knott's is trying to preserve it as much as they can. Let's see what's back here. Back here looks like some more cattle stuff. Some hobbles. Kings Canyon National Forest over there. I really don't know much about wrangling or horse, but whoa, that's pretty cool. They do have a lot of these cool little like miniature models, which is pretty awesome. And then what's this right here? Pepper Martin Ball. These are kind of interesting. These are called pokes, some canes. That's pretty cool. That's real cool. We got some spurs here. Spurs and bits of the Old West. Okay, so a cool thing I'm noticing right here is there's a sign that says, right here it says beginning 1885 and up to 1895, cigarette companies in Mexico would pack their cigarettes with special like prizes. And I guess to entice people to smoke. Let me show you what these are. It's actually kind of funny. Check it out. This is what the boxes had inside. They're pictures of females. What a way to entice people to start smoking and packing it with pictures of females, huh? I mean, they're not really risque. I guess they're risque for the era, but yeah, it even says like right there, there's Admiral Cigarettes. Down here you got Goodwin and Company. I mean, it's pretty funny. So times have changed. I wonder if this is how the cigarette industry got started, to be honest. They also got a lot of authentic old guns. Check these out. 1859, 1860, 1863, 1858. I mean, these are all authentic. So there's a lot of Western history in here by just having these guns. Some of these companies aren't even around anymore, so they're actually relics. This right here is a Civil War cap. 55th Artillery. That's interesting. That's authentic. That's just crazy. So these are some cool Brandy Niners they have here. The Brandy Niners are actually pretty cool. There is one that I noticed that I will show you guys right now. Okay, you guys, I'm looking at the Brandy Niners and I found one that's very interesting and pretty controversial if you think about it, but it's actually not. But check it out. I'll show you guys right now. There it is. Let's see. No history is known of this swastika branding iron. The angles are in the reverse to the German swastika. In 1938, Marion A. Spear was with a seismograph crew doing work southwest of Blackwell's Corner. There was some old ruins near the camp. Visiting them one day, found this iron. I'm pretty sure it's actually a good symbol, so not a symbol of hate and stupidity. The reverse version is the bad version, you guys. This is the good version, so interesting though, right? Kind of controversial, I guess. All right, guys, so besides Ray, we have another staff member named Shiny who's going to be helping us out and telling us a lot of cool stuff about the museum, so I'm pretty excited. So let me introduce her. Hold on, here she is.
Hey folks, I'm to the Western Trails Museum. So I don't know, did you talk about the multiphone?
We did not talk about the multiphone.
The multiphone, this is like a modern day jukebox or a giant iPod, right?
Okay.
So phone meant speaker in these times, and multi because we had many songs here that you could choose to play. See the little wax cylinders?
Oh yeah.
So those were songs. So they would correspond to a number, and you could play the song. So you put a nickel in there, and then you go, okay, I want to play, yes, we have no bananas, number 6, and it's in a foxtrot. So okay, because I want to do a foxtrot. So we go to number 6, and then, you know, it would play out of here. And this is a fancy one. This is one that would be like probably in a hotel lobby, or maybe a saloon, because see, the woodwork is so beautiful on this one.
So this is the original version of the jukebox, and
yes.
That's awesome.
Exactly.
And does it work? If it were to be plugged in and powered up, would it work still to this day?
Well, we do plug this in. This is hand cranked.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, we have a hexaphone over here. Neither one of them are working. Hexa because, do you want to see this one?
Sure.
So this, it used to play, but unfortunately it's broken right now. This is where the last ones have played. But it was the same idea, but hexa, because you had 6 songs.
Okay.
So hexaphone. So the same little wax cylinders before records. Same idea, you put your nickel in, you pick your song, and then you hand cranked it, because this is before electricity, and then it would play. So, you know, this is like a big version of an iPod, right?
Gotcha.
Speaker would come out of here, and it would be pretty loud coming out of here. I've heard this one actually play. I wish it was working. I'd love to play it for you guys, but it's broken.
That would be awesome if it was working. So how long have you been working on Spray Farm?
I've been working here for about 3 years.
And have you been specifically in the museum?
No, this is my first time back in the museum in 16 months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did you miss the museum?
I did miss the museum. Because there's so much history here at Knott's Berry Farm, and so much history in the Old West, and it just warms my heart. I really love it.
And we love that what's your favorite piece here?
In the museum?
In the museum.
Okay, it's kind of a weird thing.
Okay, perfect. Nothing wrong with weird.
This little like trumpet looking thing.
Okay.
Guess what that is? You have any idea? You probably could read it right there. It's a stethoscope.
Oh, okay.
You know the thing the doctor listens to your heart with? That's how they used to do it, like that.
That is funny with the little wood stick.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
That is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Things you would never know.
Right, things you would never know.
Okay, now I'm interested about these things right here as well. What are all these?
Well, there was this old wood carver who used to work here, Fred Becker, and he carved all these. This is him right here. He was, what, 90 in 1967. So he's gone on, and then they donated all his pieces to the Western Trails Museum. And there's some on the other side as well.
Now, is he the one that does all the big ones too, like the stagecoach ones that I see around the museum as well?
There are quite a few wood carvers here, so I'm not sure exactly.
Gotcha.
I would be, you know. I mean, he'd like to employ artists. We had quite a few artists that did all kinds of things all over the park when Ghost Town was being developed.
That's pretty cool. Do
Right?
you know? So what's one of the oldest pieces here, do you know?
Oh, that is a really good question. We got stuff in here from the Civil. Oh, yes, I do. Up front. You'll laugh. It's not quite what you expect.
Let's see. Oh, let me guess. Shark teeth.
Yes, exactly. And they're 150 million years old.
These things are 150 million years old.
Yes.
Wow.
Right?
That is crazy.
Isn't it?
They still look good though.
They do.
No cavities.
No cavities. Yeah, they must have flossed and done real good, these sharks. Yes.
So, if you can tell anybody, you know, that's watching this video what your favorite thing about Knott's Berry Farm is, what would that be?
My favorite thing is Ghost Town for sure.
Ghost Town?
The history they've kept here. I also work in Pan for Gold. I love Pan for Gold.
Oh, nice.
Yes, my twin sister works in the schoolhouse sometimes. Her name is Miss Aberdeen. So
Okay.
Ghost Town is absolutely my favorite thing at Knott's Berry Farm.
Now you ready for the haunt season?
Oh yeah. Well, I usually do Spooky Farm. I'm a nice ghost, but
Oh, okay.
yes, they are going to have haunt season this year.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to share before we go? Any one last bit of, something weird, something that might, spark interest in a little kid or something?
Well, we do have a one replica gun in here. All the rest of the guns in here are actually real, but this one is a bunt line it is a replica with a long barrel.
Okay.
That's the only replica in here. All the rest are real guns from the Old West.
Wow, so these are like authentic, except for the bunt line.
Except for the bunt line.
Wow.
Yep. And then I also like these ladies.
I was actually talking about these
you
ladies
were?
earlier.
Okay.
That's a way to incentivize people to kill their lungs.
Right.
And that was very risque for the time, I'm
It
sure.
was very risque. But the thing I like is that the ladies most of them are plus size. Not like these size zeros today.
I think the correct term would be Rubenesque in that
There
time.
you go.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's Rubenesque.
I like it.
If you guys don't know the word Rubenesque, look it up. It's a very nice and elegant way of saying thick.
There you go.
So, yeah, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And I appreciate it. Appreciate you working here. Appreciate the history. Okay, guys, so we're here with Miss Shiny, and thank you so much for helping me out. Thank you so much for giving me information. When are you here, Shiny, so people can come visit you?
Oh, well, I'm normally a minor, but every once in a while you might find me in the Western Trails Museum as well. So,
If not, you will find her at
Pan for Gold.
Panning for Gold. So, you guys, once again, the staff here are amazing. Take some time to talk to them. They want to talk to you. They want to share the history. And, just enjoy Knott's Berry Farm because it's one of the most historic sites we have here in Orange County, you guys. So, check it out. I guarantee you are not going to have a bad time at this museum. Trust me. So, you guys, this is Jermaine. This is Miss Shiny. Off to the next one, you guys, and we'll see you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye, folks.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.